Hey, what's going on, everybody? How y'all doing? Y'all, go ahead. If you're new here, please go ahead and hit the like button. Also, subscribe and share. And we're gonna go ahead and get into this video right now. I don't know if you guys knew it or not, but a few days ago, just Pearly pulled up on the Anton Daniels show, right, and got some advice. Um, also, Sarah Garvey came onto his show as well. And we know what's been going on between them two, right? Sarah Garvey came out with a video saying that, telling about the contracts, that Pearlie has with her employees, right? So Sarah Garvey, initially she wanted him to sign a contract to where it was a 70-30 split, meaning Pearl would get 70%, Sarah Garvey would get 30%. So he declined that offer. He didn't want to do that. It was a 3-year deal. He didn't want to sign it, so he decided not to go that route. But in Discovery, he also found out that the other people on the show had contracts to where they were on like the low end. His 70-30 split was the high end. Other excuse me, other content creators had something along the line of a 80 85 to 15%. You know what I mean? Yeah, where Pearl would get 85%, they would get 15%, and some was a 90-10, to where they would get 10%, Pearl would get 90%, right? So I mean, and that's her way of doing business. A lot of content creators do percentages for 3 years, right? And then that's Pearl deal was for 3 years. So I mean, it's up to you if you want to enter those type of contracts. I don't know the stipulation of anything else other than Sarah Garvey was given a 70-30 split and he declined it, but he found out that other content creators had like a 85-15, a 90-10, something on that line, right? So, of course, that's why Sarah Garvey came out with that video, right? All right, so Pearl came on the Anton Daniels show to talk, a little bit about the contracts, right? So we're going to go ahead and get into that and just listen up because Anton gave Pearl some advice that obviously she didn't take because she was on the lead attorney's Instagram live talking about she's coming for them. She know who's who and who's on her side and who's not. It's just a big old mess over here. There's a big old mess on these YouTube streets, y'all. I'm telling you. But let's go ahead and take a listen to the back and forth that Pearl had with Anton Daniels. All right.
Give me a second. Give me a second. Pearl.
Well, like I said, just pay attention to the advice that Anton gives Pearl. All right. Fair use, fair use.
No, can I not be on camera? I look homeless right now.
You don't have to be on camera if you don't want to. It's up to you.
Yay. Okay. Can I just yeah, so a lot of times people don't understand the cost that goes into the back end of like running one of these things.
Mm-hmm.
So like, and the other thing was I told him he could come back in the fall and we could maybe do a salary then. I just said right now we're not doing salaries.
Can
But a
you
lot
tell
of
them
people
why
just
you
don't
don't do
understand.
salaries? Can you tell them why you don't do salaries?
Oh, it's because right now we're just cash flow. Because we've just had a lot of new expenses. Like we have so many editors, so many clippers, and I like to have 6 months of savings saved up. So in case anything goes wrong, I don't want to have to let anyone go. So I just said until we get the 6 months of savings that are like ready to go, then we're just not going to do it until we have that.
Okay.
But
Why Go ahead. Go ahead.
But a lot of people don't understand how expensive running everything is. Like it costs.
Anton shirts be blended in with that background though. Like every time he come on, I just noticed that his shirt, his sweaters, man, be blending in. I feel like he got on a Bill Cosby, or is either Bill Cosby or that's one of those Coogee. Remember Biggie? Biggie had those Coogee sweaters. Oh, all right. I'll get back to it.
The number I sent you all the numbers broken down like person by person and
I
all
know.
the stuff they'd have access to. So like the person wouldn't have to do anything. They could just sit down. They have a full-time editor, a full-time producer, a full-time thumbnail person. They just sit down and make content. And the way I worked it out was like, hey, if you do the same numbers, like I got Auntie Jenny, I got her from 0 to 40,000 subscribers in like what, 2-3 months.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, if you do similar numbers to the people that I have also signed, you're going to be making more.
Right.
But that's the thing, like a lot of people want the benefits of
Leveraging the platform and continuing to grow, and all of the editors
but they don't
and all
want
of
to
the
take up.
machine.
They don't want to take up any risk. Like a lot of people don't even know in July my bank account was in the negative. It was seriously in the negative, and even in November, like
Well, I know because I talked to you.
Yeah, and it's fine. You know, it's fine if you don't want to do that kind of deal. It's not for everybody, but this is for someone that just wants to sit down and do nothing and just come to work and film and not have to learn the equipment, not have to learn literally anything. And if you don't want to do that, that's fine. He's more than welcome to go start something on his own. My question is, why haven't you?
So, okay, let me ask you, because I agree with that. So because I know the cost of what it takes, right? Here's my question.
Mm-hmm.
Why did he turn against you?
Good question.
You know, I can't really, I've just found that the bigger I get, it's just like people kind of turn when they see an opportunity to like make money, or I don't know. I can't say why he did. I just know he did. So.
Man, you still won't throw him under the bus.
It's just like,
no, I don't think you should.
Like,
I don't think you should.
I could come up on here and put some personal stuff about him if I wanted to. You know, that certainly would not make him look good. But like, I'm just not gonna do that. And every
Yeah, she just do a copyright strike.
every person that I have is making more than they made before. So it's like, it's just really frustrating because a lot of times, like, people just don't understand the costs that are occurred with business. And he also didn't talk about how I offered him a 6-month out clause and a 1-year out clause. So if he didn't like anything, you know, I could have spent $10K a month, or, you know, it's between like, it depends on the person, but like $5 and $10K a month I spend on each channel that I sign. So I hypothetically could have spent $20, $30, $40,000, and he could have still walked away, built his channel, and I could have like been screwed over. And I was willing to do that because honestly, like, you know, we were friends, I thought, anyways.
That's rough. Well,
Yeah.
you know what I tell you all the time. Fuck the bullshit, stay above it, and get back to fucking work.
I know.
Get back to work. Don't let this shit get to you. Don't sit here going back and forth with people. Get back to work. Do the thing that you are talented at. You are not talented at arguing with people about how you run your business. That's a no-win situation. You need to spend a majority of your energy focused on what you've been doing from the very beginning. You've been facing criticism all this time. Don't let this shit start getting back to you.
Yeah. No, I know. It's
so
just
I'm not gonna let
crazy.
you. I'm not gonna let you sit here and have a pity party and sit on your hands and all of this other type of shit. I'm gonna keep kicking your ass. I'm gonna keep staying on your head. And if we gotta be FaceTiming every fucking day, then that's what we gonna do. But we not gonna sit here and start having all of this shit get you off your square, because this is the thing that they want. People wanted your spot from the very beginning. They thought that the ones that should have took the mantle and all of this other type of shit. You never said nothing. You kept your head down. You worked, you grind, you hustled, you paid consultations. You tried to understand the business. You invested in your business. You bought more equipment. You traveled to people. You did interviews. You fucked with everybody. and you gave opportunities, and so now you know what comes with, you starting to see the differences between the people that rock with you and the people that don't rock with you. It doesn't fucking matter. None of it matters. At the end of the day, you need to focus on the thing that got you there from the first place, and you need to triple down on that shit. Grind, hustle. You know what I'm saying? Don't start falling on your laurels right now. Don't start entertaining the bullshit. You focus on the thing that actually got you there in the first place. Fuck this shit.
Yeah, no, I know you're right. It's just been crazy because I feel
Now you hear the advice that Anton is giving her, right? Basically, don't fall into the mess. Don't fall into the BS. Don't be trying to play get back, or what I'm saying. Don't be coming after people. It's basically what he's telling you. Just concentrate on your grind. Concentrate on making content and doing whatever, doing your business, handling your business, right? That's basically what he's telling you.
I feel like people shouldn't be entitled to like knowing the back end of the business. Do you know what I mean? Like I feel like I shouldn't have to explain this
They
to
don't
people,
care.
but
Wait,
yeah,
wait,
it's
wait.
like,
So
but
you
even
think that just
even
because you explain the back end, you explain your costs, you show them the fact that your bank account was in the negative back in July, that's gonna make a fucking difference? They don't care about that shit.
and it's just like I'm looking for people that like I worked a year and a half for free because I just wanted it. Like I just genuinely like I love making content. I just wanted it. And like the thing is, you know what a predatory deal is? A predatory deal is a 7-year contract. Oh my gosh, because you're probably not even going to make money on my end for the first year.
Well, yeah, I
It
lose a
just
lot of money on a lot of different people on a regular basis, and they still feel entitled. They feel like they should make more, even though they coming up
yeah.
off my platform, and nobody would have known them if it wasn't for me. Just keep
Yeah.
your grass cut so you can see the snakes. Be careful of who it is that you
Mm.
associate yourself with. Keep it 100% business. Um,
And honestly,
make these people sign
mhm.
um sign to where
NDAs,
they can't
NDAs, non-disclosure agreements.
talk about the terms of the contract if they want to get into contract negotiations with you in the first place. Learn from your mistakes and then go from there.
Yeah. Well, honestly, I'm really thankful this happened because what if I signed him, he did the 3-year deal, then we renegotiate for another deal, and he's been taking videos of me the last 3 years to use on the internet.
So it's a blessing.
So honestly, like I'm glad that something like this happened because it just really, yeah, I don't know. I
And
feel like it showed me.
don't
Yeah,
retaliate.
I
Don't,
know.
you know what I'm saying?
I
Never
know.
had that hate. Don't even start to have that seed of hate in your heart, because what
I
comes along
know.
with that is it just grows. You know what I'm saying? And it's so hard to get it up out of
Mm.
your heart. So you just got to lean into the thing. You know what I'm saying? That's best for you long term. Pay attention to the 10-year, the 15 to 20-year. Pay attention to whatever it is that you wanna do as a result of that, and keep it moving.
Mhm.
All of this.
Yeah, don't retaliate. That's what he said, right? Told her not to retaliate. But I mean, yeah, and I get it. Don't retaliate. You know what I mean? Just stay on your grind. Just do what you're supposed to do. You know what I mean? Don't, like you said, don't get distracted with anything. But I mean, some people, you can tell them not to retaliate, but in the end, they're gonna do what they want to do, right? You know what I'm saying? But you tell them not to retaliate, but then they do this, right? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm just saying, right? But you don't want them to. You tell them not to retaliate, but then they put up a copyright strike, right? So why? I mean, basically, she just didn't take his advice, right? You know. come on his show. He tell her not to retaliate, but she's supposed to be on vacation, but then she throw up a copyright strike. You know, I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to. I mean, and it looks like some of these strikes are. This was dated 27th of May, 20th of May, 15th of September, 2022, 13th of September, 2022. Dating single mothers. That's the title of that one. Turning boys into men and fathers. When men lose self-respect. I mean, these just. I don't know. These don't seem like there are any videos that's geared towards Pearl or anything like that, right? I mean, y'all tell me. I mean, what's the point in copywriting strike? To give copyright strikes to these videos. What was the point in that? You know. But like I said, Anton's telling her not to do anything. But what does Pearl do? Right? She goes and right after she talked to Anton, she give this guy some copyright strikes. Now, these are dated. The initial copyright strike was dated. Let me see. The initial copyright strike. What's the date? March 31st. That was yesterday, right? Yeah, March 31st. That was the first copyright. Yeah, that was the date that she. Yeah, the copyright strike was dated on March 31st, which is yesterday. Content removed by just Pearly Things. Okay, so. And yesterday was the same day she talked to. That was the same day that she talked to Anton. She talked to Anton on that clip was from Friday, right? Let me go back. Yeah, this was from Friday. Streamed. This was streamed yesterday.
This other shit is just noise. It's noise.
Yeah, and it's just frustrating because everyone. I just really like making high quality content. Like, I feel like there is so much content out there that advocates for the woman's point of view, and I feel like there's just not a lot of content that advocates for men's issues. And when I got into this, like, it was never about money. It was about like doing something that's cool. I don't know. It was about having fun and advocating for men along the way. But it's like, so it's like I don't take home enough money for people to be this pressed on me trying to do quote unquote predatory contracts. So that's it.
I already know what you make. So I already know. I know what you're facing. I know what you make. I know the machine. We already had this conversation offline. And we're not gonna talk about it here. So it ain't nothing to talk about here, but just stay out of this shit.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah, she's trying.
You'll be fine.
I'm trying, but yeah, I got a copyright strike out. I'm trying, Anton, but little do you know, I'm finna put a copyright strike on this fool.
I know.
You'll be fine.
I know.
It'll all blow over. You'll be fine. All right?
Okay. Thank you.
We
Anton.
actually need to work on streamlining your shit.
Okay. But yeah. So she comes on the show, Anton gives her some advice. But do she take it? Nah, I'm gonna just go ahead and do what I want to do. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw out a copyright strike on this fool real quick. You know what I'm saying? Who cares what Anton says? Now, one thing, what I'm starting to believe, or what I'm thinking is that could be. Because if y'all think about, okay, I'm going to show you the end of this this video that Sarah Garvey did the other day when he talked about the compensation, when he talked about the contracts. Now, Sarah Garvey mentioned that they had parties, right? And that he attended one. And there was a lot of filming going on. I mean, could it be that Sarah Garvey has some other information because at the end of the video he said something else is going to come out, right? You know what I mean? He did say that. He said something else is going to come out. And could it be that Pearl is trying to strike his channel so he won't reveal whatever it is he's trying to reveal? I mean, kind of makes sense, but let's go ahead and listen to what Sarah says at the end of this video, okay?
And nothing to her. I have only given you around 30% of what I know. We haven't even touched on the very odd and weird parties that Pearl likes to invite people to. And I was invited to one last year, and she told me that her manager was coming from America and they were going to have a party. And very interestingly, they said that it was going to be board games. And I said, okay, cool. I don't mind playing Monopoly. I don't mind playing Snakes and Ladders. When I got there and I asked her about the board game, she said, no, a board game. There was a whiteboard in the living room. And what she proposed was that we all have a time on the whiteboard and we do what she says and we talk about certain things which were quite sexual and we put them on the whiteboard. But you know what I saw? I always saw her manager Kobe in the corner filming everything. And we've all spoken amongst us.
So Kobe's filming stuff and they're having sexual conversations about topics that are put on the whiteboard, right? Could it be that some of these conversations might be, you know what I'm saying? Something that she could hold against them since the guy Kobe was recording it? You know what I mean? Could that be it? Could that be what Sarah is going to drop? Could that be the bomb that he's dropping? And that's why Pearly is trying to strike his channel so he won't be able to drop it on his channel. You know what I mean? Because if his channel goes down, I mean, it's going to take him a while probably to put up another one and then to get it out there, to get his, you know what I'm saying? Basically, she shut his channel down. It's gonna be a minute before he can, get another channel and get it up and get his subscribers back to be able to put that information out, right? Sound like that's, she's doing that because she don't want him to put out what he's trying to put out. That's what it sounds like. I mean, what other reason would it be to strike his channel, especially after he comes out at the end here and talks about the games, the board games, and then Kobe recording everything. Could be something incriminating, you know what I'm saying? Sound kind of fishy, right?
Ourselves, and we've spoken about Hollywood and the things that go down. And within that party, what I saw was if people were on that board doing very sexual things and doing things while they were drunk, that stuff was being recorded.
The hell was y'all doing? What the hell was y'all doing? Pearl, what the hell you got these motherfuckers doing at these parties? Oh, Lord. Oh, I don't even want to think of. Pearl, what y'all got these folks doing at these parties, man? Then you got Kobe recording? Damn. Hold on, hold up a second. Now, ain't this the real Film Sapien? Ain't that the real Film Sapien? Ain't she married? Okay. I mean, I'm just, that should go right there. But yeah, ain't that the real Film Sapien though? Hold on.
And
yeah, that's the real Film Sapien right there. Walking in the frame.
Very interesting.
I just want to know what's going on at these parties.
They said that it was going to be board games. And
yeah.
I said, okay, cool. I don't mind playing Monopoly.
That's the real Film Sapien.
I don't mind playing Snakes and Ladders. When I got there and I asked her about the board game, she said, no, a board game. There was a whiteboard in the living room. And what she proposed was that we all have a time on the whiteboard and we do what she says, and we talk about certain things which were quite sexual, and we put them on the whiteboard. But you know what I saw? I always saw her manager Kobe in the corner filming everything. And we've all spoken amongst ourselves, and we've spoken about Hollywood and the things that go down. And within that party, what I
Mm,
saw was if people were on that board doing very sexual things and doing things while they were drunk,
mm,
that stuff was being recorded.
mm,
But we'll speak about it another time.
mm. Man, I'm telling you. I mean, don't know for certain, but that could be. Oh Lord, this shit's about to get spicy. It's about to get heated. I mean, when you hear that kind of makes you think that Pearl could be giving him a copyright strike because of that. She don't want that to get out, right? Try to slow him up, then throw out a cease and desist letter. You know what I'm saying? I mean, could be. What do y'all think about that? Cause we know Hollywood, Hollywood be doing some crazy stuff, man. They sit up there doing these sexual stuff, stuff on the whiteboard. You got to act it out or talk about it or whatever. I mean, really? You got folks up in there married? What if they wives or husbands are not there? Ooh, shit. They got some incriminating evidence on some people. Damn. You know what I'm saying? I mean, hey, it's kind of cringy right there. You know what I'm saying? So, yo, you try to connect the dots here. It could be. I mean, then again, all this shit could just be for clicks and giggles. You know what I'm saying? But for her to give him a copyright strike after he put out this video saying that there was more coming, and then he talking about these videos, and then, like I said, Pearl gives him a copyright strike after that. I mean, come on now. I mean, hey, I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed, but I mean, that could be. Could be. I ain't gonna say it is, but I mean, it could be. It's starting. They're pointing you into that direction. You know what I'm saying? They're pointing you into that direction. All this stuff, there's something going on in that camp. You know what I'm saying? The way it's looking, all things are leading to there's something going on in that camp. Maybe some contract disputes. Now you got the video of what's going on at these parties, and now a copyright strike. I mean, I'm just saying, hey, y'all tell me what you think about that, man. Put some comments down below. This is like a soap opera. This is like a YouTube soap opera, man. This shit is crazy. This is ridiculous. Yeah, it's like it's going down. These YouTube streets are crazy. It is. It's getting crazy. Like I said, the match was lit. Jason Black lit that match. Threw it in the forest. Now you got all the creatures running out for safety. It's like it's exposing everything, man. This is some ridiculous shit. But yeah, y'all let me know what y'all think about it, man. Y'all have a safe weekend. You know what I'm saying? Don't drink too much. If y'all drink, you know what I'm saying? Don't party too hard. But y'all, please be good to one another. By all means, be good to yourself. And I'll catch you in the next one. All right? Peace out.